Hillary, Purdue Farms and Tyson Foods reportedly under a federal inquiry over reports of illegal child labor. One of those reports saying this: migrant children as young as 13 years old have been working overnight shifts to clean the company's plants. Again, NPR putting this headline out. Your thoughts on this, and again, this specific report, a federal inquiry into, again, Tyson Foods and Purdue Farms?
Yes, you're right there, Sean. It's actually the Department of Labor. The actual case you're referring to with regard to that 13-year-old was Marcus Cox, and it was the New York Times Magazine that drew attention to the accident that happened that nearly ripped his arm off. What they found is that many of these overnight shifts are comprised of young children as young as middle school, high school years. That Marcus Cox did admit to lying about his age, but it's the contractors, actually, the subcontractors that are working for Tyson's Food. Now, there have been some fines recently, $15,000 in terms of not for Tyson's, but another firm, for each one of these terrible situations. But if you think about it, Tyson's Food and Purdue comprise the vast majority of those providers across the U.S. Tyson's Food is $53 billion. So if they had fines of $15,000 per case, that's not really going to affect their bottom line. But this is pervasive, Sean. It's happening at night. And the case you're referring to is really sanitation workers overnight, a ghastly situation with this child labor. Obviously, we know where this is coming from across the border.
All right. Just a terrible, terrible story there. Again, the federal investigation continues. Hillary Fordwich, thank you very much for joining us today.
Pleasure.